What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Boxes in the Basement, episode 5. We try to get the content out there to you guys as soon as possible. So without any further ado, Zoom Freak Volume 2. The Greekfreak is his name, but these are the Giannis Antetokounmpo 2s. So the ones were cool. I like the jumbo check. It was kind of like a regular check on one side, and then on the other sole was like the reverse check. I am a fan of the jumbo check, but these ones right here, I really like. So we're about to spend about 5-6 more minutes just talking about the shoe. It gives me that PG1 feel, but Nike is still in the same brand. So what works for one athlete, they may have the same foot shape, imprint, that they of another shoe or another player that has a signature shoe. So they kind of go off of that. But I do like these. They give me like a hyper dunk feel too. I know the hyper dunk hyperfuses came out some years ago, and they were they work well performance wise. So we try to talk about shoes that work for me and ones that I have talked to. Some that are still playing, that are active, engaged. Obviously we're all in between seasons right now. Some seasons, leagues I should say, started up. For me, I'm playing it cool. I'm just working out right now, but I haven't wore these yet, so I might do another review on these after I play in them. But I did try them on, and I had to grab them because just the should I say the cushioning. It has the Zoom technology, the Air Zoom technology. So I do like that. The heel cup, I like the lockdown in that. The ankle, it's not a low, it's not a high, it's a mid. So I am a fan of that. The translucent sole, this is something you're gonna have to wipe down when I get done playing. It does have the catch, the pattern where it can catch. I don't know if you can see it, but dust will go inside of that instead of on just the surface itself. Some translucent soles are just flat, and it's kind of hard. You got to keep wiping it down. But these are pretty good. That translucent sole is kind of like not a gel, but it's a rubber that catches pretty good, especially on hardwood floors, even outside, I should say. The white midsole, that you're gonna have to keep that clean. I do know I take like waterproofing or water repellent spray, and sometimes spray my basketball shoes because people do that on the different boots that they wear, shoes that they wear if they get caught in the rain and they don't want their shoe to get wet. I do that because if you're sweating, you're playing ball, whatever, sweat drops on the shoe, you could just wipe it off, or if your foot is sweating, it kind of gives that little extra barrier. So that's just a little tidbit for you. I don't know what this material, I don't get into the materials too much. If you really want to know about the materials, you can just ask Google or ask Siri. But I do like these. So the Freak Volume 2s, Zoom Freak Volume 2s, they do have a white pair. I seen Giannis Antetokounmpo in. They were white. It was a black check and it was like a little red silhouettes in it. I do like those. I try to stay away from like all white shoes, but just because it gets dirty and the different materials as time, it changes, the different colors change. Different whites change colors over time. So I try to stay away from that, but those look kind of nice. I do think I'm gonna pick that up. It does have, he's really in the family. I do like how Kyrie and some of the other athletes that have signature shoes are getting into their family and what things mean to them. So obviously it has his name, has his brother's names on the sole. It does have I Am My Father's Legacy on the inside of the shoe. I do like that. I believe it's like 4 or 5 brothers, and without them and his mom and obviously his daddy wouldn't be where he is. And I do like his backdrop in his story. I did watch an episode on him, and he said that, he was ready to leave. He was ready to go back. He wasn't going to stay in the NBA if his family couldn't come over. So his agent and the team, shout out to Milwaukee Bucks for finessing that and getting them over here, which is kind of cool. Sounds like he's a stand-up guy. I do like backstories, and the backdrop kind of leads me to the shoe. So that's not too much. You have campaign shoes. So you have your Black History Month shoes. You have your All-Star shoes. You have, obviously when they go to Olympics, you have that kind of campaign as far as the red, white, and blue colorways. You have the breast cancer awareness month. I do like how KD does Aunt Pearl editions for all of his series that come out. I do like that. But I'm waiting to see when they get into that campaign for him. But I do like how he has colorways specifically for his brothers. So whatever color that they like, I don't know if it's their favorite color or the color that they choose. I do like how I think Francis has a teal one, I believe. I do like that. But some of them didn't drop. Some of them you have to just get online, and some of them are global releases where some of them released in the Philippines, or some of them released in China, some of them released in Europe, some of them are North American releases. So when you put in, Nike.com, you can backslash or maybe forward slash, and then you can put the country in the release, but you have to have a translator so you know how much the US dollars conversion is and things of that nature. It does have Charles and Veronica. I just want to point that out because that's like the main shoe name that's protruding from the bottom of the shoe. The other ones are on the sole, on the translucent sole. I believe that may be his mother and father. Both of the shoes are kind of similar. They don't have an alternative color. It's just strictly black. And I wanted to get black. I've been looking for like an all black shoe. Obviously this has translucent and the white, but I've been looking for an all black shoe just because, you have different shorts, and sometimes you want to match. You might have a red shoe and a red short, but sometimes, you want to wear a certain particular color short, or a short that has a lot of colors in it, and then you don't want to overdo it. It's just overkill with that. So I like this. So for this box is in the basement, go ahead and get it. I don't know if every place is releasing it yet. If you look online, they don't. I got a special cop up. One of my plugs, one of my connects had hooked me up with this. So I don't want to put him out there, but you know who you are. You're gonna watch this, so shout out to you for that. Yeah. Once I play in it or work out in it, then I'll probably do a second review, and then I'm gonna wait for some other colorways. But I did want to grab these. I do like how they have the eyelets, how they have the loose ones, and then these eyelets are just connected to the shoe, but these are kind of loose ones. It gives that extra, you can see the material right here. It gives that extra lockdown. This doesn't have the strap, like a Kyrie or the PG1, but it does give me that feel. Yeah, and the Air Zoom technology, I'm a fan of Zoom. I like Zoom. So if you haven't got them, get them. If they release, I would grab them because they are a nice shoe that you might want to have in your closet, have in your shoe arsenal. And if you're looking for a good performance shoe, the reviews that I actually read on these, just the written version, kind of led or alluded to them giving that hyper dunk feel, that PG1 feel. So I was a fan of those, so I'm probably going to be a fan of this. Took a little bit longer than I normally do, but I'm kind of super excited, and I wanted y'all to see and get a look at the Zoom Freak Volume 2s. All right, take care, y'all. I'll see y'all next.